Hi, my name's Rhiannon Morgan, and I'm afraid I forgot to bring my student ID with me. I'm from Halifax. I went to Halifax West High School, graduated in 1991. After that, I went to Karl Franzens University in Graz, Austria, and then I did my undergrad at Dalhousie. I became a flight attendant and flew for 10 years before I went back to school and became a paralegal. I then worked in private practice for a few years before I started working for the Department of Justice. So I now work here at the law courts. I'm a judicial assistant for one of the justices here, and went back to school this fall at St. Mary's to do my certificate in HR management. My hobbies would be generally I knit, I paint, I read, but I have 3 kids, 17, 15, and 9, so my hobby mostly tends to be driving them around, unfortunately. Something funny about myself, I always have a cup of coffee with me, and the sheriffs here at work said that actually it's to the point that I should have had my ID photo taken holding my coffee cup in my teeth, because that's generally how they see me, and that way they could match me up with my ID photo. Something funny, maybe not so funny. My greatest accomplishment, that was a hard one, because you sort of think of things you've done in life, but I'd have to say that at the moment, what I would say my greatest accomplishment is in December, my teenage daughter and I traveled to Guatemala together to volunteer at an orphanage, Hogar Luz, near Guatemala City, and we also visited schools, and the biggest impact for me probably was feeding the homeless, and also we delivered beds to a small village to people. The family that we delivered to had 8 children, and the children all slept on the floor. There was no bed. And doing this with my daughter and seeing how much she cared, and well, the fact that she went at all, because originally I was supposed to go by myself, and then she was adamant about coming with me. It really seemed a sense of accomplishment for me, because I looked at her, at this child that I've raised, and how much she cared and how willing she was to give. And for me, that was probably my greatest accomplishment. Okay, so thank you. It's very nice to meet you, and that's it. I better get back to work before someone notices.